Hey everybody, welcome to Ask a Doulagiver. It's Suzanne O'Brien. I hope you're having a fantastic summer wherever you are. Today we have some great questions that came in to Ask a Doulagiver, and I'm going to start with Lara. Lara writes, "Hi Suzanne, I just read your post regarding being an end-of-life doula level 1. I feel drawn to this because I was not able to comfort my husband when he was alone in the hospital with COVID. The only time we were allowed in was at the end of life for him. As his wife, I needed to be by his side so that the past 6 months since he's passed, I feel like it's not real. Even though I lived it, I feel he's away on a trip. I am not sure when it will be real for me. Maybe your seminar will help with that. And at some point, maybe I could help another spouse family. Thank you, Lara." I think that's so beautiful, your intention of paying that forward to help others. And Lara, I will start by saying this. Yes, people have said that taking that free level 1 training by doula givers has healed and helped them to heal past grief, past end of life experiences. You learn so very much. And I think it's designed to help people to learn how to care for those they love at the end of life, but it has 3 phases of end of life and it has beautiful bedside stories. And one of the things that we are so proud and surprised by, in a sense, is that how many people write in and say, that level 1, that 90-minute level 1 healed my grief. And some people from 6 years ago, and some people, one gentleman from 32 years ago with his mother, that he was not there at her bedside when she had her end of life, and he's been holding on to that guilt for 32 years. And he started crying when he heard that, and he said, "You just gave me the greatest gift that I could ever ask for, that healed my guilt, my pain that I've been holding on to for so long, that I wasn't meant to be at the bedside with my mother. She wanted it that way." So yes, the level 1 can help that. The other thing is that it's not uncommon that when we don't see the person as they're declining and aging and going through that, and when we don't see that end of life, or for a large period of time, even after that person has died, the brain does not accept it. The brain does not really concretely put that in a place that it's real. So it's not uncommon what you're feeling. So what I would say, Lara, is that to reframe and reprocess this, and I'm going to send you a tool called the Doula Giver's Grief Guide that has all of this information in it. I'm going to send this to you, utilizing that about reframing and reprocessing and slowing down that whole experience and memories. And then consider doing a ritual of a memorial or a celebration of life for him, and making, again, it does not have to be in that period of time that that person actually dies. It can be done anytime, and it can be extremely effective. And when COVID hit and we weren't able to be with people, we weren't able to have the memorials the way that they were being done before, we have to come up with new ways, and they are just as effective, if not more, because you've had time to put yourself back together a bit, get some rest, regroup. And so you can really make this celebration of life or memorial everything that you want it to be. And that can really, again, bring in that concrete understanding for yourself that, yes, this person physically is not here anymore. So I'll send you the grief guide. And yes, the level 1 can help. And I thank you so much for wanting to pay that forward to others, because that's what makes the world such a beautiful, amazing place to live in when we do that. Next question comes, and this is from Laura Horn. She says, "Hi there, Suzanne. I just finished nursing school after retiring for 25 years in public policy research. The sole reason was to become a hospice nurse, but ideally I want to work in a combined role of hospice nurse and doula giver. Trained by Zen Hospice Project of San Francisco, California. Are there agencies in Northern California that support this kind of work, or do I have to do this independently?" So Laura, that is absolutely beautiful. I applaud you. And so I don't know offhand of an agency name that supports it in your area that you're speaking of in Northern California, but every single day, agencies are, hiring doulas, referring doulas, bringing doula training into their agencies. It's wonderful because it is the answer. It's the non-medical holistic support that is the answer to mainstream medical, and it complements in such a beautiful way, bringing back again the human element to caregiving, the no time limitations. So yesterday I got an email from a hospice director in Texas they have the doula givers training within their organization. And it was the most beautiful email. So agencies are bringing this on all the time. Again, I don't have a name of an agency in your specific area, but I will tell you that we do have trained doula givers up in that area that we can network and match you with. But again, it's popping up all the time that agencies are bringing this in because it's the answer to the struggle that we've been seeing for decades, where mainstream medical is getting less and less about being able to be with that patient and family, and the non-medical doula giver is the answer to that. So I'd be so happy to match you with anyone. And most, just so you know, about 70% of doula givers do it as independent practice. They also do work with agencies on a referral basis or even as a a contractor, but you can do this in many ways. So I'm so excited for you, and I want to hear how your journey goes, because I applaud you for taking on this new career and following that passion. All right, next question comes from Diana M. And she asked, "Hey, Suzanne, I would like to do the self-paced doula-giver practitioner training. How does it work?" So I need to share with you that we are no longer giving the self-paced version of training anymore. It's all going to be semesters. It's all going to be online semesters, and we will have 2 a year. And what this does is allows us to really focus on all of those students coming in. We're going to have an opening ceremony. We're going to have live Q&As. We're going to have so much interaction in those 12 weeks. It's a 12-week period of a semester. And then we'll have a graduate ceremony. So it really allows us to support the growth that is happening out there in the best, most exciting and joyful way possible for everyone. And so the next semester will be October 2021. And if you are interested, so we are no longer selling the programs, the training at any time. It'll just be open enrollment at certain times. So the next time will be sometime in September, mid-September. And again, if you are interested in that training, wanting to be a practitioner, why don't you get on the wait list, because you will be the first to know when the doors open for that training and what it entails. And it's so exciting. 12 weeks. It'll be a module each week that you can do at any time that week on your own. And then, of course, we're going to come in together as a group semester, and we're going to have a beautiful graduation ceremony at the end of the 12 weeks. I am so excited about this. So if you do want to be that practitioner, you go ahead and sign up for the waitlist at doulagivers.com, www.doulagivers.com, and you'll be the first to know when the doors open. So thank you for that, Diana. All right, everyone. This is Ask a Doula Giver platform. It is meant because we get so many emails, so many Facebook messages, questions from family caregivers around the world. We wanted to create a platform that can help answer these questions, because if you have a question, that means that so many other people have that same question, and we want to come together, support each other in this thing called life, this thing called end of life, and know that you're not alone, that we all are going to go through this, and that it can go so incredibly well with the right education, kindness, and support. My name is Suzanne O'Brien. If you have any questions, please email me at askadoulagiver@gmail.com, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a great day, everybody.